of you. I lived in Shogude, Ikeja. That's where actually I went to my school. So I know this area very, very well. I attended a school in Oweli in Delta State, where I have to walk to school almost 30-40 minutes every day. I schooled in University of Calabar, Unical, where I graduated. I did my National Youth Service in Awoshi. It's like a West local government area. I got a state award and I taught in Benin City, Boys Model Secondary School, Benin City, before I traveled out. So why am I saying this? It's for you to know that I have lived this land. I'm currently in Europe. By the grace of God, I am the chairperson of over 17 million Nigerians in Europe, across 22 countries. And one thing I have not left, or one thing that has not left me, is my love for this country, Nigeria. And the love for the people also in this country. I was a Boy Scout when I was in secondary school. And I remember that when I was in the secondary school, I started hearing about people like Obasanjo and Babangida. And I went through my secondary school and I was still hearing about those two people. And I went to university, I was still hearing about those people. Next year I will be 50 years old. And at 50, I'm still hearing about these people. And one thing I hear is that the youth are the leaders of tomorrow. And I ask myself, when will the youth be the leaders of tomorrow? When they are 80 or 90? And so that's why we felt that there's a need for us to see what we can do with our youth. Like Mommy has actually explained that better, so I don't know if I can explain that better. But what it means is simple. That in my 26 years in Germany, in our 26 years in Europe, like I said, he's a publisher of a newspaper. By the grace of God, I also published a newspaper in Europe, which is actually the second after his own. And then, being the chairman of NIDO, Nigerians in Europe, I traveled to different countries from UK, Italy, Belgium, UK, just name them. One thing is very, very clear. We see our young girls being killed every day in Italy. They are doing prostitution. They don't even have a hotel. They just go into somewhere in the bush. And sometimes if they are lucky, they come back alive. It is the same thing everywhere. People travel from Kano to Libya. First, you pay a lot of money. You go through the Sahara Desert. For almost somewhere like from here to Oshodi, it's all sand, Sahara. And somewhere along the line, the car breaks down. The people disappear. Before you find your bearing, you are dehydrated, you are dead. This year alone, over 2,000. Am I right? Over 2,000 people died in Sahara Desert and in the sea. Majority of them are Nigerians. So you see that your mother will pay and pray for you to travel abroad. And you probably pass through Libya. God forbid, it's not going to be your portion. And sometimes 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, you have not heard from your boy. And you start abusing him. This boy that I used my last cover to train has now traveled to abroad. He didn't remember me. Do you know if he's still alive? Why must we do this? Now, don't get me wrong. I am not saying it's wrong to travel. I traveled myself. Please, travel if you can. But please, travel responsibly. Find out how to travel. Find out what you can do to travel. If you qualify to travel, I think there are so many people who are going to help you to find how to travel. But let me make it this very, very clear. In Germany, in Italy, in the UK, we have people from this country. They don't have job. They live on the street. Germans, forget of what you see on the television. What you see on television is Hollywood or Nollywood. They are the other side of the society. Now, why I'm saying this, if a German or an Italian or an Austrian do not have a job in this country. What makes you can come from Nigeria and you're not qualified and you want to come and get a job there? Is it possible? It's not possible. So if you have to travel, you have to bring something along. You're an IT expert, you're welcome. You want to study, please, you're welcome. Then there are ways you can do this to travel. But if you don't have a handwork, you are not a student, you're not a business person, and you're coming to Europe, there is no easy road to Europe. It's a suicide mission. Now, what happened is that probably out of every 100 that travels, probably 1 or 2 gets lucky. And after 6 months, he will send some cards. Before, in the past 20-30 years, it was possible that you can get in there within 3, 4, 5 years or months, you get 1 or 2 things done. Now it is over. Let's get that straight. It is over. If you're coming to Europe unprepared, you are coming for a suicide mission. That is our simple message. Now, we have also talked about that. It's not easy to tell people, do not travel. I know the situation in this country. That's why I started by telling you what I've done in this country. So you don't say, this guy went there, he doesn't know what is happening in Nigeria. So that was why I started from where I started. To know that I have seen it all in this country. So I know the problem and I know the situation. Our government are not doing what they should be doing. Pure and simple. But I will also say that every society, including both of us, deserve the government we get. So if people give us 300 euro or 1,000 euro to go and sell our votes, and we sold our vote, Naira, sorry, and you give me 300 naira to sell your votes, and you sell your votes, and tomorrow you start complaining they are not working, you can't complain. We have already sold our birthright. So what we need to do is that if these people bring you 300 naira, 1,000 naira, collect it and put it in your pocket, but vote your conscience. By so doing, we'll continue to make this country great. But like I said, it's not only easy to complain. So the first positive step we want to start, we're going to partner, or I personally will partner with the youth, Stop the Violent Youth. We will think together, we'll know what they are doing, we'll see exactly how we can support financially and materially. And in that case, we have directly impact the lives of the youth here, and hopefully they will also use that to impact the other youth, and the other youth will use it to impact the other youth. God bless you, sir. And by doing that, we are imparting the other youth, and we can also look at what other programs can we partner with you to make sure that a kind of a vocational training, whatever we can need to do. Who is good in making hair? Who is good in barbing hair? What can we do? We can get some machines, sewing machines, those who are interested. These are the little things we can do to make sure that people must not travel out. If they have something to do, I'm sure that they will concentrate here and do that. So while we are telling people not to travel out, we are also trying to look at what can we do to make sure that those people who want to stay can get engaged in what they do. So that's the simple message we have to do. We're not saying don't travel. Travel if you must, but please travel responsible. But before you travel, by all means, look around you. Ask yourself, is there anything I can do? And if there's anything I can do, how can I do that? And that is where we'll come in. So that's our message, short and simple. I will thank you all for this.